So I thought I would give a little update because a couple of days ago a lawyer from the union called me, and that was surprising. Not that she called me. I didn't know she was gonna call me. But what she said, because I thought I was just, fired. And I knew they were going to look into it and see if I had been fired legally. And I kind of thought that, of course, I am. Because, of course, my leader would know the rules. So she was gonna question it. There were so many things in my case that she thought were weird, and that she would look into, especially the thing about me having migraines and being sick because of migraines. It's considered a chronic disease, and therefore the school should try and accommodate that. And she was surprised that they took my kids' sick days into the final count on sick days, that they're not just counting mine, but my entire family's sick days. So she was going to look into my case. She said it was a huge case because, well, I've been there for 19 years and I have been through stress. So there's a lot of papers on me, and because I have had sick days, I've never said I hadn't. And I guess they make notes every time. But there were things that she was going to question. And she said that she was going to negotiate my case and try and, I don't know if you could say that she was trying to prove that they're wrong. But it might turn out that they are not going to fire me, which is a surprise. Because I have already accepted the fact that I'm fired. I'm already kind of moving on, getting past it, making plans for my future, and now I might not be fired. I talked to her about the fact that I do not want to work under this person anymore, the head of the school, considering what he has done to me and what he has said. Also just the fact that he wanted to fire me, and if he changes his mind because it's going to be too difficult or too expensive to fire me, I have to go back and work with him, under him. How can I ever do that? She talked about the possibility that I could be transferred to another school, which could be interesting. So I've thought about that during the weekend, and I have to be open to that possibility, but it's 100% sure I'm not going back to work under him. If he's not there, it's a different case, but he is there, so yeah. But I have to talk to her tomorrow and see what the plan is, and she has read up on my file, on my huge case. Also tomorrow I'm going to the doctor to talk about how I'm doing. She's going to tell me about my blood results, I guess. And she's going to fill out some papers for the lawyer about my migraines. So yeah, that's pretty important. And also tomorrow, my online course starts. I bought that 10-week online course, and I'm pretty excited about that. Nervous. Nervous and excited, especially because I have to make food according to a plan and certain recipes. And the thing is, I have always hated to cook. So that's gonna be fun. And I have always had this, I'm not a picky eater, but if I don't feel like eating something, I'm just not gonna eat it. It will make me sick. So I can eat the same thing for 3 days in a row, or 3 weeks in a row, or 3 years in a row, and suddenly, if I don't feel like it, I can't eat it anymore. And that's just how it is. And then sometimes it stays for a long time, sometimes it passes pretty fast again. Of course my daughter feels the same way, which is really annoying that she got that from me. She did. So she can't, if she doesn't feel like it, she can't eat food either. My son will eat anything. Not always, but he's a foodie. He loves food. So my mental state is that I'm going to be open-minded. I will cook the food no matter what it says is in it. I will taste it and, be open-minded. And it probably tastes good. And then if I realize that it's not really to my taste, I just won't make that recipe again. It's as simple as that. The worst that could happen is if there's a lot of food based on, like Italian food, based on tomatoes. I'm not too keen on tomato sauce. I can eat a lasagna, but like bolognese, I don't like. I don't mind raw tomatoes. I think they're good. Not in a sandwich though. I hate celery. So if there's celery in the food, I don't know if I'm gonna eat that. But other than that, I think I'm pretty open-minded. So, excited about that and nervous. And worried that I won't quite be able to start over. Because I really want to start over. But I'll find out more tomorrow.